In this video we will explore the essential hand tools at Peter's Timber Shop, your guide to mastering woodworking. Understand the role each tool plays in shaping wood and refining creations. Get a deep dive into the intent behind each tool, and learn to master their usage for superior craftsmanship. We will also demonstrate potential of these hand tools through practical applications in woodworking. Don't forget to elevate your woodworking skills by mastering these hand tools. Remember to subscribe for enriching content and claim your free Mastery Woodworking video guide and ebook at peterstimbershop.com. Link in video description. Moving forward, let's turn our focus towards an essential part of your woodworking environment: the workbench, the heart of any woodworking shop. Its importance cannot be overstated. A sturdy workbench provides a solid foundation for your woodworking projects, making it easier to work with the hand tools we previously discussed. There are several types of workbenches out there, each with unique features for specific tasks. The traditional workbench, for instance, is heavy and robust, ideal for weighty tasks. The portable workbench, on the other hand, offers flexibility and can be moved around easily. Then there are specialized workbenches, like the carving bench for intricate detailing or the joiner's bench for working with large timber pieces. Remember, the workbench you choose should cater to your specific needs and the type of woodworking tasks you frequently perform. It should be comfortable to use and should seamlessly integrate with your workflow. In conclusion, a good workbench is not just a tool but a workspace that can make or break your woodworking projects. It's the first step towards mastering woodworking. So, choose wisely, and let your workbench be a testament to your craftsmanship. In the next segment, we'll delve deeper into some advanced woodworking techniques, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Having discussed the importance of a good workbench, let's now shift our focus to another indispensable tool in woodworking: the handsaw. The handsaw is one of the oldest and most versatile tools in a woodworker's arsenal. Its simplicity and efficiency have stood the test of time, making it an essential tool for both beginners and seasoned professionals. There are several types of handsaws, each designed for a specific purpose. The rip saw, for instance, is perfect for cutting along the grain of the wood, while the crosscut saw is designed for cutting across the grain. The tenon saw, on the other hand, is used for making precise cuts for joinery. How does one use a handsaw effectively? It all starts with a good grip and a steady hand. Hold the handle firmly but not tightly. The movement should come from your arm and shoulder, not your wrist. And remember, it's not about speed, but control and precision. To illustrate, let's take a plank of wood. Mark the area you want to cut, position your saw at the edge, and start with a few short, gentle strokes. Once the saw is set in the cut, you can increase your stroke length and speed. Notice how the saw effortlessly slices through the wood, creating a smooth, clean cut. In conclusion, with a good handsaw, you can make precise cuts with ease, transforming a simple piece of timber into a work of art. It's not just about cutting wood, it's about giving shape to your imagination. So, whether you're making a bookshelf or crafting a wooden sculpture, remember, a good handsaw can be your trusted cutting companion. In our next segment, we'll explore other essential tools for woodworking, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Moving on from the handsaw, let's dive into a tool that's all about precision and detail: the chisel. This humble tool, often overlooked, is the secret to transforming your woodworking projects from good to great. Chisels come in various shapes and sizes, each designed for a specific task. Bevel-edge chisels, for example, are ideal for getting into tight corners and intricate work, while mortise chisels are perfect for heavy-duty tasks like cutting mortises. Paring chisels, on the other hand, are used for precise, delicate shaving of wood. But how does one use a chisel effectively? It's all about control. Hold the chisel firmly but comfortably in one hand and a mallet in the other. Position the blade of the chisel at an angle to the wood, and with a gentle tap of the mallet, you can slice through the wood with surprising precision. Let's illustrate this with a practical example. Say you're working on a decorative piece, and you want to carve a small flower into the wood. Using a small bevel-edged chisel, you can slowly carve out the petals, adding depth and detail to your design. Watch as the flower comes to life, each petal carved with care and precision. Remember, a sharp chisel can make your woodworking project stand out. It's not just about removing wood, it's about adding character and detail to your work. So, whether you're carving a detailed design or simply smoothing out a joint, remember, a sharp chisel can be your best friend. In our next segment, we'll continue our journey through the essential tools for woodworking. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Moving on from the chisel, we now take a look at another indispensable tool in woodworking: the plane. A plane is a device that holds a cutting blade at a fixed depth, typically used for smoothing and shaping wood. There are different types of planes, each with a unique purpose. A jack plane, for instance, is a versatile tool, ideal for smoothing and squaring rough lumber. A block plane, on the other hand, is compact and perfect for trimming and fine-tuning joinery. One can also find specialty planes like the router plane, which is great for cleaning out grooves and dados. Let's delve into a practical demonstration. Imagine you're working on a table and you need to smooth out the rough edges after cutting. Here's where the jack plane comes in. Grasp the plane by its handle and knob, position it on the edge of the wood, and push forward with a steady, even pressure. You'll see the rough edges giving way to a smooth, clean surface. But that's not all. Say you've got a drawer that's sticking. A block plane can help with that. Just a few careful swipes can shave off those pesky high spots, making the drawer slide in and out with ease. In conclusion, a well-tuned plane can make your woodworking smooth and easy. It's not just about cutting wood, it's about shaping and refining your work. So whether you're planning a board or fine-tuning a joint, remember, a sharp, well-adjusted plane is a carpenter's ally. In our next segment, we'll continue exploring the essential tools for woodworking. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more. As we continue our journey through the world of woodworking tools, it's time to meet the mallet, the tool you turn to when you need a bit more force. A mallet is typically used for driving chisels, knocking together joints, or tapping wooden pieces into place. Unlike a metal hammer, a mallet's softer, usually wooden or rubber head, ensures it won't damage your chisels or the wood you're working on. Different types of mallets serve different purposes. For instance, a carver's mallet with its distinctive round head is ideal for precise, controlled strikes when carving. A joiner's mallet, on the other hand, with its rectangular head, is perfect for knocking together and taking apart joinery. Let's see these tools in action. Suppose you're carving a decorative detail into a piece of furniture. You'd use a chisel for the actual carving, but it's the mallet that drives the chisel, allowing for controlled, forceful cuts. Or imagine you've just built a bookshelf and you need to knock the shelves into place. A few taps with a joiner's mallet and your shelves are perfectly positioned, with no risk of damaging the wood. To sum it up, a sturdy mallet is a must-have in any woodworking shop. It's not just about brute force, it's about controlled, purposeful impact. So, whether you're driving a chisel or knocking together a joint, remember, a well-chosen mallet is a woodworker's reliable friend. Up next, we'll continue our exploration of the essential tools for woodworking. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more. As we delve deeper into the toolbox of a master woodworker, we encounter the humble yet indispensable screwdriver. This tool might not be the first thing that springs to mind when you think of woodworking, but it's absolutely crucial for fastening and securing your projects. A woodworking masterpiece isn't just about the cuts and carvings, it's also about how well the pieces fit together and stay together, and that's where the screwdriver comes in. There are several types of screwdrivers, each designed to fit a specific type of screw head. The most common ones are the flathead and the Phillips, but there are others, like the Torx and the Robertson, that you might come across in woodworking. The key is to match the screwdriver to the screw. Using the wrong one can strip the screw head, making it impossible to turn. Now let's see the screwdriver in action. Imagine you're building a wooden chair. You've cut and shaped all the pieces and you've assembled them loosely. Now it's time to secure everything. You take your screwdriver and some wood screws, and you carefully drive the screws into the joints, pulling everything together tightly. With each turn of the screwdriver, your chair becomes sturdier, more solid. In conclusion, a good set of screwdrivers is a must-have for any woodworker. Whether you're fastening a delicate inlay or assembling a hefty piece of furniture, you need a tool that's up to the task. So, don't underestimate the humble screwdriver. It's a key player in the world of woodworking. Stay tuned as we continue our journey through the essential tools for woodworking, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As we continue our journey through the essential tools for woodworking, we arrive at a tool that might seem basic, but is indeed the cornerstone of every project: the measuring tape. Just as the heart cannot beat without rhythm, woodworking cannot thrive without precision. And that precision is brought to us by our trusty measuring tape. Whether you're crafting a small wooden trinket or constructing a grand piece of furniture, accuracy in measurements is paramount. You see, in woodworking, there's no room for approximately or roughly. It's all about exact measurements down to the last millimeter. Miss by even a fraction, and your pieces won't fit together as they should. The measuring tape, with its flexibility and marked increments, allows us to measure both straight and curved lines with ease. Imagine you're building a circular coffee table. You need to know the exact diameter of the table to ensure the legs are placed properly. Here, your measuring tape becomes your best friend, helping you measure the radius accurately from the center point to the edge. Remember, a well-measured project is a well-made project. As with all things in life, it's the small details that make a big difference. And in woodworking, those small details often come down to precise measurements. So, don't overlook the humble measuring tape. It might not be the most glamorous tool in your toolbox, but it's certainly one of the most essential. Join us next time as we continue to explore the essential tools for woodworking. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more woodworking wisdom. Our journey through the essential tools for woodworking continues, and today, we're looking at a tool that is often overlooked, but plays a vital role in every woodworking project: the clamps. Consider them as an extra pair of hands that never tire. Whether you're gluing two pieces together or keeping a piece steady while you work on it, clamps are there to make your job easier and safer. There are various types of clamps, each with their specific uses. The F-clamp, with its wide opening and deep reach, is perfect for tackling larger projects. It's like having a strong, reliable friend who's always ready to lend a helping hand. On the other hand, the C-clamp is smaller and more versatile, ideal for holding together pieces while the glue dries or for steadying a piece while you chisel or saw. Let's demonstrate. Imagine you're constructing a bookshelf. You've cut and shaped all your pieces and now it's time to assemble. You apply the glue, and then what? Hold the pieces together for hours until the glue dries? No way. That's where your clamps come in. Just set them to the right size, place your pieces between the jaws, and tighten. The clamps will hold your pieces securely in place while you move on to the next part of your project. Good clamps can make your woodworking safer and more efficient. They may not be the star of the show, but without them, even the simplest tasks can become a real struggle. So, don't underestimate the power of good clamps. They might not be flashy, but they're the unsung heroes of the woodworking world. Join us next time as we continue to explore the essential tools for woodworking. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more woodworking wisdom. As we reach the end of our journey through the essential hand tools in woodworking, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We started with the workbench, the heart of every woodworking project. Then we moved on to the handsaw, your reliable cutting companion, and the chisel, a tool that allows you to master the art of detail. We discussed the plane, a key to achieving smoothness and shape in your pieces, and the mallet, a forceful friend in your woodworking endeavors. We also learned about the importance of the screwdriver in securing your masterpieces and the measuring tape, which ensures precision in every project. And let's not forget the clamps, those essential holding hands that make your woodworking safer and more efficient. Each tool has its unique role and function, and together they make the process of woodworking not just possible, but enjoyable and rewarding. I encourage you to try using these tools in your own projects, to experiment and to learn from your experiences. Remember, mastering woodworking is a journey. Each project is an opportunity to learn and grow. So take your time, enjoy the process, and before you know it, you'll be creating masterpieces of your own. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of hand tools. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more woodworking wisdom. Until next time, happy woodworking!